I still cringe when I think about this. There was a girl at my gym, same time every day, same corner. And for 3 weeks straight, I told myself, today's the day. Today I'm walking over. Today I'm saying something. 3 weeks, bro. 21 days. You know what I did every single one of those days? I put my headphones in, looked at the floor, and did my workout in complete silence like a man serving a prison sentence. And then one day she wasn't there anymore. Different time, different gym. I don't know. Just gone. And I remember driving home thinking, I didn't even know her name. I never said a single word. And somehow I still felt rejected. That's when something hit me. It wasn't fear of rejection that froze me. It was that I genuinely didn't know what was happening inside my brain in that moment. I was just white-knuckling through it every day and losing every time. So I went deep on this. Behavioral psychology, neuroscience, attraction research. And what I found didn't just change how I approach. It changed how I understood myself. Because here's what nobody tells you. That freeze you feel the moment you see someone you like. It's not weakness. It's not you being broken or behind or socially awkward. Your brain is running a program that was written thousands of years ago, and it genuinely cannot tell the difference between approaching someone you find attractive and being chased by something that wants to eat you. Same chemical response, same body shutdown, same abort mission signal. You're not failing, you're just running outdated software. And in this video, I'm giving you the 5 mental shifts that override it completely. And the last one? This is the one I wish someone had told me years ago. It would have saved me a lot of gym floors and a lot of silence. Let's get into it. Asterisk brain hack number 1. The 5-second override. Asterisk, here's what's actually happening the moment you see someone you want to approach. Your rational brain, the part that knows this is fine, this is just a human conversation, nothing bad is going to happen, has a window. About 5 seconds. That's it. After that, your subconscious takes the wheel. And your subconscious is not your friend right now. It starts pulling files. Every embarrassing moment you've ever had, every time something didn't go the way you hoped, every awkward silence you've replayed at 2 a.m., and it lines them all up like evidence in a court case. See why we stay here? See why we don't move? I call this the prosecutor, and once it starts building its case, you're done. Frozen. Because now your brain isn't thinking, should I go say hi? It's defending itself against a threat that doesn't exist. 5 seconds is the gap between instinct and overthinking, between I want to go say something and but what if. So the move is simple. The moment you feel that first pull, that flicker of I want to go over there, you count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you move. Not because you're ready, not because you have the perfect line, but because you move before the prosecutor finishes its opening statement. You're not eliminating fear, you're outrunning it. Completely different game. And here's where it gets interesting. Because even if you move, even if you walk over, most guys destroy everything in the first 3 seconds. Not because of what they say, because of something she feels before you even open your mouth. That's brain hack 2. Asterisk brain hack number 2. The physical reset asterisk. Most guys think confidence is something you feel first, then show. Like you have to manufacture it internally and then carry it to the interaction. That's not how it works. Your body talks to your brain just as much as your brain talks to your body. Scientists call it embodied cognition. I call it the physical reset. And here's exactly what it looks like in real life. Before you approach, not during, before, you run a 4-second checklist, shoulders back and down. Not tense, just settled, jaw unclenched. You didn't even notice it was clenched, did you? 1 slow breath into your belly, not your chest, and you slow your walk by about 20%, not dragging, just deliberate. Like a man who has somewhere to be but isn't chasing it. What happens chemically when you do this? Your cortisol, the stress hormone that's been screaming at you, drops. Your nervous system reads your body's signals and says, oh, we're actually okay. Stand down, and suddenly your voice is lower, your thoughts are clearer, and walking over to this person doesn't feel like defusing a bomb anymore. And here's the part that matters most. She mirrors your state before she processes a single word you say. You walk over tense, she tenses. You walk over calm, she relaxes. And a conversation that starts relaxed can go literally anywhere. Your body is the remote control for the entire interaction. Use it before you say a word. Now you've moved. You've reset. You're standing in front of her. And the question every guy panics about, what do I actually say? Brain hack 3 makes this so simple it almost feels like cheating. Brain hack number 3, the environment hack. I used to walk up to girls with nothing. No context, no bridge, just pure nerve carrying the whole thing. And it always felt forced, because there was no reason for the conversation to exist. I was just a stranger who appeared. Here's the shift that changed everything for me. Stop going in cold. The environment always gives you something. You just have to look up from your own head long enough to see it. 10 seconds before you approach, look around. What do you both share in this exact moment? Same coffee shop, same event, same line that hasn't moved in 15 minutes. Same look of confusion at the same menu. Then you name it. That's it. That's the whole opener. Okay, I've been staring at this menu for 5 minutes, and I still have no idea what I want. Is this line actually moving, or are we just accepting our fate at this point? You look way too calm for how packed it is in here. Why does this work? Because psychologically, you're not approaching a stranger anymore. You're reacting to a shared experience. The social weight of cold approaching someone disappears. She doesn't feel targeted, she feels noticed, and there's a massive difference between those two things. The environment is always handing you the opener. You just have to look for it. Opener done. Conversation started. Now here's where most guys unknowingly kill everything they just built, and they have no idea it's happening. Brain hack 4 is the one that separates a conversation that leads somewhere from one that dies politely. Brain hack number 4. The biological flip asterisk right before you approach. You feel a surge. Heart rate up, chest tight, palms slightly warm. You call that nervousness, and the second you label it nervousness, your brain starts treating the situation like a threat to survive, not an opportunity to enjoy. Here's what Harvard researchers found when they studied this. Biologically, anxiety and excitement are almost identical. Same elevated heart rate, same heightened senses, same rush of adrenaline. The only difference, the only one, is the story your brain tells about what that feeling means. So the trick is this. The moment you feel that surge, instead of "I'm so nervous," you say, "I'm excited." Out loud if you have to. It sounds too simple to work. It works anyway, because your brain believes what you tell it. And when you flip the label from threat to opportunity, your entire approach energy changes. You stop bracing for impact. You start leaning into the moment. I call this the biological flip. It takes 2 seconds. It changes everything before you've moved a single step. Now here's the last one, and I want you to pay attention to this one specifically. Because this is the thing I wish I understood back in that gym. The thing that would have gotten me off the floor and across the room in week 1 instead of week never. Hack number 5, state over script. Think about the last time you talked to someone and just knew something was off. You couldn't explain it. They said the right things. They were perfectly polite. But something in you said, "This doesn't feel right." That's because humans don't primarily respond to words. They respond to state. The emotional signal your body sends before your mouth opens. And here's the hard truth I had to learn the hard way. If you walk over to someone anxious, needing it to go well, seeking approval, secretly hoping she validates you, she feels it, not consciously. She can't name it. It's something in her gut says something's off, and the whole interaction starts at a deficit before you've said anything. The most powerful question you can ask yourself before any approach is not "what do I say?" It's not "what if she rejects me?" It's one question: what is my state right now? If the answer is tense, desperate, or needy, pause. Do the physical reset. Do the biological flip, and then move from a place that says, "I'm just saying hi to another human being, and whatever happens, I'm okay." Because when your state communicates, "I don't need this to go perfectly," she relaxes, and relaxed conversations go places. Tense ones go nowhere. The script doesn't matter. The line doesn't matter. Your state is the whole game. It was always the whole game. I just needed 21 days of staring at a gym floor to understand that. All 5 of these shifts, the 5-second override, the physical reset, the environment hack, the biological flip, the state, none of them require you to become someone you're not. None of them need fake confidence or rehearsed lines or a personality transplant. They just need you to understand what's happening inside you in that moment and give it better instructions. The freeze was never weakness. It was just your brain running old code. Now you've got the update. Drop a comment and tell me, where do you freeze the hardest? Gym? Campus? Coffee shop? Somewhere else? Tell me below. And if you want to know what happens after the approach, how to keep the conversation alive so it actually goes somewhere, that video is right here. Don't skip it. Peace.